प्रेम से Shri Jagambe Durga Mata ki, Bole Shri Maha Lakshmi Mata ki Jai. So with the charging up of the kirtans in our lives, my dear brothers and sisters, we quickly forget the trials and tribulations of the life. The other day I asked someone, what is the goal of kirtan? Kir means to cool. That is where the word kir from sweet rice comes from. Kir means to cool. After you eat a very spicy 7 curry, you want something for cool your throat. Right, Atisali? Atisali, a master at kir. So kir means to cool. But also, kir means kirti. Say the word kirti, everybody. Kirti means to glorify. We are glorifying everything in the world. We're glorifying so many things. We look at the World Trade Center, the new one, the one World Trade Center tower, and we say this is a very beautiful building. But how many of us take the time, my dear brothers and sisters, to admire the beauty that God has created, that is yourself? Think about it. Some people, they're very unsure of themselves in the world. As I said before, we live in a world where we're comparing ourselves to others on a daily basis. But tonight, if you're a practitioner of spirituality, you have to actually acknowledge the fact that God has made you perfect. Perfectly. There's no mistakes in the realm of God. And this is none other than the work of Mahalakshmi. Can you say the word Lakshmi, everybody? Lakshmi. This is the second night of our worship. Laksha, the word Lakshmi is broken up into 2 Sanskrit words, right, Amar? Laksh, say the word Laksh. Laksh means goals. It means aspirations. All of us have our own goals. The mother's goal is to make sure her children grow up the right way with values to be strong members of society. The father's goal is to work industriously. Some fathers work 10 jobs to provide for their children. Nowadays we live in single parent homes where mother has the role of both mother and father and work their whole life for the goal of making the household successful. The student has a goal, going to school, waking up early, putting in the effort needed to do well. And the people of the mandir also have a goal, my dear brothers and sisters. And that goal is simply to get to that space within that is all blissful and all peaceful. This is Laksha, goals. Now say the word me. Lakshmi, say me. Me means the ability to achieve. To achieve these goals, my dear brothers and sisters, and never to be distracted in life. The biggest distractions come not outside of us, but in the mind. The world of objects live in the mind. There's no such thing as the outside world. When I'm looking at the world right now, it is very easy to say, oh, those are the distractions outside Acharya. Because of them, I am not advancing spiritually. But if you look at the science of spirituality, and at Bhuvaneshwar Mandir, we're very big on knowledge. And the knowledge aspect says that this world that you're seeing right now, full of these distractions, are not outside of you. They're right in the mind. Everything that you see, the world, this mandir is existing in your mind right now. It can't exist anywhere else. But the distractions come, my dear brothers and sisters, when we have all the negative tendencies and positive tendencies towards these objects, and they distract us from our own spiritual goals. I told you about the person who was 95, and if you're lucky, you're going to live to 95 years old. This person, when I went to visit him at Jamaica Hospital and he was on his deathbed, he said, Acharya ji, I listened to you on Facebook. I don't have the power to come to a temple and listen to you. I wish I had listened to you. I said, why are you saying this now? He said, well, I want to say this because I regret not doing it when I was younger. I regret not focusing on the knowledge. I regret not getting rid of the things I like and dislike in my mind, so much so that they pulled me into the world. And before you knew it, my dear brothers and sisters, I was taken away by Maya. Maya means the illusion of this world. And one fine day, if we're not careful, my dear brothers and sisters, we're going to sing a song of not happiness, but a song of regret. And the song is a beautiful song, and if you have Guruji's blue book, I think we should sing it because it is a very serious thing when we come to the mandir. And even here we can be distracted, let alone outside of here. The song says, Sansar ne jab thukraya, ab dwar tere Prabhu aaya. As I've gotten older and the things that I have liked in life would have left me because I've advanced in age, the world will leave. But I got so involved in it that my likes and dislikes, even at an elder age, it would not leave my mind. मैंने तुझे कभी ना ध्याया. I never took the time to seriously focus on what I was taught, focus on the knowledge that you gave Acharya Ji that was in the text, so I can better myself and not have any regrets at the time of death when Yamaraj comes. Tune sada sada apanaya. And what else? The practice of meditation. You've always made me yours, even though I forgot. संसार ने जब ठुकराया, अब द्वार तेरे प्रभु आए. संसार ने जब ठुकराया, distracted by his likes and dislikes and got trapped in this temporary illusion of the world. What does Maya mean? It means the temporary attractive illusion that is this world, that we get crazy for, that we get engulfed in, and we get trapped, as a matter of fact, in the web of Maya. My dear brothers and sisters, this Maya is ready and willing to entrap you if you let it. And then better luck in the next life when you have to be born again. And God knows if we're going to get this body. Tere upakar ko bhula. Looking back at my life, I was enveloped in the intoxication of thirst for material wealth. And I totally forgot your grace and mercy upon me. I totally forgot, oh Mother, all the things that you've given me. I totally forgot, oh Lord Shiva, the peace that you represent is right within me and can never be found outside of me. You, however, oh Lord, have never left me. I've left you. I've left you for Maya. I was one who wandered aimlessly in this world, and I became a victim of sorrow. जग में सब कुछ का तेरा, मैं कहता रहा मेरा मेरा. This whole world is yours. You've created it. The mango, the diamonds, the gold, it is all yours. It is your Maya, O Lord. But the problem with me is, I've said every day, this is mine. Kehta, kehta, mera, mera. I've said that this is mine and this is mine. In New York, there's a famous saying, it's not what's mine is yours and what yours is mine. It's what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine too. But dear brothers and sisters, if we have such an idea in our heads of just accumulation, acquiring, my dear brothers and sisters, we're going to be rudely awakened. Mark my words. We're going to be rudely awakened when this soul leaves this body. Look at those two young pilots, 22 years old, 30 years old. They didn't know. They were landing right on the LaGuardia Strip, like any other routine landing. And all of a sudden, a garbage truck, not a garbage truck, a fire truck. A fire truck drove in the middle of the runway, and there ended their young lives. When are we going to learn? Are they going to take anything with them? They left the scene, leaving behind everything their little minds would have clamored for, my dear brothers and sisters. They now are traversing God knows where, and only God will literally know what birth will take in the next life. This is Lakshmi, my dear brothers and sisters. While she's given us so much, the true goal is to do some self-analysis, to dissect, to introspect, my dear brothers and sisters, where you are spiritually. This is what Navraatri is. It's a time where we introspect for 9 days more than anything about how much we're attached to the material world. Now, Mahalakshmi is not saying don't have anything. She's not saying don't be poor. As a matter of fact, Hinduism advocates being wealthy. You should work industriously to gain enough wealth. But what are you doing with your wealth? Are you just saving it? Or are you using this wealth to make the world a better place? That is the goal if you're blessed with that. My dear brothers and sisters, the mountain king had all the wealth in the world. He had so much. He continued to give. He gave. Why? Because, my dear brothers and sisters, Jagadamba Jaha Avatari Sopur Bharani Ki Jai Riddhi Siddhi Sampati Sukha Nitanotana Adhikar Syavar Ram Chandra Ki Jai Sharam Shankar Jai Jai Sitaram. He gave and gave, my dear brothers and sisters, not only on the day of his daughter's wedding, but he gave. His life was about giving. He was blessed. He was blessed because he had the best daughter in the entire world. It was none other than Shaila Putri. Shaila means mountain, Putri means daughter. Shaila Putri means the daughter of the mountain, none other than Parvati. And we saw last time that if you think of her, if she becomes a part of your life, you will have wealth, you will have sampatti, you will have happiness, and it will begin to increase. Isn't that true? We sing that beautiful bhajan. Payo ji maine Ram ratan dhan payo. Payo ji maine And who gives you this, my dear brothers and sisters? Sat ki naav kevat ki sat guru. It is the guru, my dear brothers and sisters. It is the person that is your spiritual preceptor that takes you from the web of Maya, that relieves you from that web and teaches you that there's something more to your existence. A person came to me yesterday and said, Acharya, I wish I had known this earlier. I wish I had known it earlier, or else I would not have gone up the corporate ladder and stressed myself out and make sure my bank account had $1 billion. You know what he said? He said, I listened to what you said, Acharya. I listened. Now that I've worked for all of this, when I leave this world, who will inherit everything that I have? And I mean to say nothing. Guess what about? He said, oh, Acharya, me listen to you. My ungrateful son-in-law, that chap will get all this thing. Now walk one day in his life, he'll get all $1 billion. A true story, this thing, you know. A guy, this thing happened, billion guy in the dollar. My dear brothers and sisters, this is the truth. So that person, she wished she knew that the goal wasn't this. This will leave you a zero. The world of objects, all for zero. The world of objects will leave you empty. But the true wealth comes when you don't use your mind, you use the intellect to integrate to something higher. You use the intellect to use what is called discrimination, knowing that wealth, the material kind, though it is okay to have, though it is something that we need to have to live comfortable lives, it is something that is not the end goal. What is the end goal when you have wealth? The end goal is to have spiritual knowledge. That is the true wealth. That is Mahalakshmi. When you're happy independently of what you have. The reason I said that you need wealth is because if you're financially strapped, can you come to Bhubaneswar Mandir? No, because you got to work 3 jobs. The other day somebody said, Acharya, me wish me could come Mandir. And say, why you can't come? Man, I know I have to work 4 jobs, man. I have to work at airport, then I have to go to a restaurant, then I have to work at Manhattan, then I have to come back to Long Island. Man, I got time. But dear brothers and sisters, that person regretfully died and then left everything for everybody else to enjoy as well. So this is the theme, my dear brothers and sisters. The common denominator is this. Many people leave the scene after doing so much materially, after gaining all the material wealth, they leave unhappy. Do you want to leave unhappy? Do you want to leave unhappy? You have to leave like Guruji. Sri Prakash Gossai Ji. I was in the hospital when he passed away, June 15, 2009. When he was in his hospital bed at 56 years old, he had a heart attack. And when he left the scene, he had a smile on his face. You know why? Payo ji maine Ram Ratan Dhan payo. We sing these bhajans all the time, but how many of us truly understand what this means? Payo ji, payo means I have met, I have received. Mene means me. Payo ji mene Ram Ratan Dhan payo. If there ever be a jewel in your life, it will be the discovery of the inner happiness that this world is looking for outside in the wrong places. And hence, that is why we have depression and anxiety. Now, what is so special about this wealth? It says in the same song that they can never steal this wealth from you. They can steal your money, they can steal your house, they can steal everything, but they can never steal this particular wealth. And this is what the Mountain King is declaring. Who is more richer than me, says the Mountain King? Not the material wealth that I give away, but I am happy. Why? Because the daughter of this mountain, who's none other than Jagadambe Durga, she is the one responsible for my wealth. Whether I have nothing or I have everything, I am still rich. You understand? So, my dear brothers and sisters, the wonderful time to party, party time. And Maina, she's ready, she's happy, my dear brothers and sisters. But what does her family tell her as Lord Shiva and the Bharyat is walking closer? What did he tell her mother? Kai kaha kahi jai na bata jam kar dhara ki dhoom baryata baru baurah bas asvara vyala kapala vibhushan chara. As Lord Shiva is approaching with his Bharyat, ready to marry, my dear brothers and sisters, the queen of the entire world, they went to Maina with the platter in her hand, ready to welcome the Bharyat. You know, sometimes you go with it, and she and the mother stay there like this with the platter, mostly for 2 hours. She's so excited. Sometimes poor Rakesh got to wait with she, and this light, and they're out, you're light. The man, you know, and people in Guyana, you know, when you do party in Guyana wedding, they may say, make sure the thing not out, you know, it's not out. Don't put one H in front. But here, brothers and sisters, she's standing there so excited, but the people are in her ear, you know, people like to talk. They like to talk too much about things they don't understand even. And you know what? They can contaminate you. You know, so it happens in real life, you know, you never met somebody, you never met them. But somebody don't tell you about that body before you meet them. And so much so that you become frightened of them. You never meet them, but you frightened more than them. And then this time when you meet them, now, guess what? The nicest person you ever meet in your life. What does that mean? What is the lesson there? If you didn't witness it with your own eye, if you didn't hear it with your own ears, don't believe it. Right? You know something called fake news? That is the fake news. When people tell you things about people you don't even know, and it poisons your mind against them. This happens in the Kali Yuga, my dear brothers and sisters. So in this way, they said to her, what can we say? They're talking to her as a friend. This is beyond me telling. I don't know what going on here. Alright, that piece not right there, but we put it. We wonder whether this is a bridegroom procession. They said to Maina, the mother of Parvati, or this is death's army coming for her. That's what I'm telling. What else? Baru bauraha bas asvara. The bridegroom looks like a total maniac. Now look, they all know it's Lord Shiva. But you know some people, they can see even God can come himself and they will slander him. Look what happened to poor Jesus Christ. Let's look at Jesus, for example. Jesus was a wonderful person. He looked like me and you, a normal human being. But But he went to India for 10 years. He studied Vedanta, the 10 missing years of Jesus, and he became realized. So much so that when he came back to Jerusalem and that Middle East area where they're fighting about, right? That was the most holy place. Guess what happened? Guess what? They turned against him. Judas, you know who Judas is? Judas was amongst his followers and was the most loyal follower, as a matter of fact. And that person ratted Jesus Christ out until he was nailed on the cross. If they can nail Jesus Christ to a cross, someone who only want to help society. If they can crucify even Krishna, they try to kill him too. If they can even try to destroy Sri Ram, what about you and I? What about this age that we live in of people who are there, my dear brothers and sisters, waiting to entrap us as well? My dear brothers and sisters, this is the fate of even Bhagavan Shankara. But you see, the great thing about these people is this. The great thing about these people is this. Shiva, Jesus, Krishna, Rama, do they allow any of that to disturb them? No. Even Jesus Christ, when he was going on that cross, when they had him on the cross, the story of Jesus is very good. You know, Lent is coming up, and the story is playing on TV. Now, when the man is nailed on his cross here, you know what he said in all that pain, as we cross-correlate our mind with Jesus now? You know what he said? Forgive them, my Lord, my Father, they know not what they do. Which body will do that you know, who will get slandered, who will get crucified, who will get tortured and about to dead, and then he died on the cross, and he said, forgive them, my Father, they know not what they're doing. My dear brothers and sisters, do you think it disturbed Lord Shiva? Absolutely not. They said, this bridegroom, here, watch my na, you know, see he, I've see, I've done gan and see, I've been a dance, good. I've been a hee-ha, I've been a dance, good. And then I've seen Lord Shiva, and what happened? What happened to us? We became frightened out of our mind. You know why they became frightened? Because their mind is so polluted with kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mad, matsarya, that they fail to see the divinity that was standing in front of them. You know what they used to call Krishna? Shakuni and all those people. Shakuni was one of the worst villains, like Judas. You know what they used to call him? They used to call Krishna Obiaman. You know Krishna name Jadunath? Jadu means magic. So because Krishna had that basuri and he had this ability to attract all these people, and he was doing so many miracles like Jesus was healing people. He healed a leper, my dear brothers and sisters. He healed all these people who came to him. Krishna did the same thing. Sudama was a poor friend of Krishna when he was small, and they played as children. Krishna became the king, and Sudama remained poor. Sudama came, my dear brothers and sisters, got through the guards. They wouldn't even let him into Krishna's palace. And when they heard who was there, Krishna went himself, brought Sudama in a very poor, desolate condition, brought him on his throne, sat on the floor, Krishna did, and mashi foot. Can you imagine that? This is the state of elevated souls, my dear brothers and sisters. And not only that, when Sudama went back home, guess what he found? He found a palace of gold waiting for him. My dear brothers and sisters, and because of instances like this, they call it Obiaman. So there always be people. This is 5,000 years later. 5,000 years in this Kali Yuga later. What about you and I? If this mind is dark and full of those six enemies, my dear brothers and sisters, that is the invincible wall. That is the wall that will stop you from seeing even God, my dear brothers and sisters, if God even came in front of you. But here's the best part. You don't have to look far. God there in this room right here. Every one of you is that Lord. We are not this body. We are not this soul. But deeply embedded in this soul, and even the beggar and everybody in between to the king, there is the super consciousness. That God that is allowing me to see this world. That Mahalakshmi is that light within that is witnessing that is my true nature. But because of Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Matsarya, because of Maya's web, because of going into the world and getting trapped in the thirst for material wealth and people, we are so blinded by our likes and dislikes that we would even crucify God if we saw him for that same wealth. My dear brothers and sisters, this was the state of these people. Some of them were in the midst of Maina and the king. So what happened there? He said the bridegroom is a maniac. He's mounted on a bull. You ever see one dulha mount on a bull, Maina? Maina is the mother of Parvati, the Matatashi. You ever see one dulha mount on a bull? Them usually come nice, dressed in white clothes. They come with a nice jorajama and a nice moor and thing, and they ride a nice ass. They walk after that, they walk nice with flour upon the ground. But this man, he ride on bull. At that who you want for your daughter? Serpents and skulls, ashes are his ornaments. His body is smeared with these things. Maina, he is very dreadful to look at. Now we have a problem with this. You may not, oh Maina. What was Maina's response to this, brothers and sisters? Someone so innocent, someone so pure, someone without any beginning, without any end, someone as compassionate as Bhagavan Shankara, who smiles even though he's being ridiculed, who smiles even though great things are in front of him, who is at peace with others and brings peace to the world, who is the immortal, immaculate self. That Shiva also was being slandered by the people at the time that were full of a negative mind, that got trapped in that web that we were speaking about, that caused the anger, the greed, the attachment. And even Lord Shiva, my dear brothers and sisters, they failed to see the divinity. So Maina now is standing there, she confused. You know, some Ghanese people say, oh, them proper confused me, man. They confused me. That what this means. She confused now. She was happy, but she got confused by these words of these people. Remember, she didn't see Lord Shiva. She didn't see Bharyati at all. She knows that this beautiful Lord is coming, and maybe Brahma, Vishnu, and them looking so beautiful. But now she understands the picture. Kanchan tara sohabara pani parichan chali harahi harshani A golden platter decorated her fair hands, and she was joyously proceeding to welcome Bhagavan Shankara. Bikata besha rudrahi javadeka, abalanha ora bhay bhayo bisesa. The women were seized with great fear as they saw Rudra's, Lord Shiva's, guise, his decorations. Bagi bhavana peti ati trasa, gai mahishu jaha janvasa, maina hirday bhai duku bari, linhi boli giri sakumari. As they saw Bhagavan Shankara, they all fled in panic into the house. The great Lord Shiva, my dear brothers and sisters, who knows everything, who sees everything, even though this was not happening in front of him, he moved on to Janvas. I know Janvas? Janvas is when the groom now come and then he has to go rest. In my weddings, I don't do Janvas. You know why? Because them groom are coming Ferrari. When you look at them groom now, I share Fast and the Furious, you see 1, 2, 3, 4 car, and I'm a blare up. Why does he need to rest? A long time ago in India and Guyana, guess what? They used to walk miles in the hot sun. Right, Uncle Naresh? In the hot sun, they used to walk for getting dul in. But then this day, they get past, they get car, why they get for rest? So unless the bride is taking 5 hours to get ready, I don't do Janvas. So my dear brothers and sisters, this is what was going on. Lord Shiva went to Janvas to take his little rest, my dear friends. Maina was sorely grieved in her heart, and then she called for her daughter. Watch story here, you know. Lord Shiva gone for rest, Janvas. You know, that she may have done the little part, but she been freaking, she eyes open big like this. Awagwan here. Like she not know what she do. Anyway, she do. And then when Lord she was going to Janvas now, she called for her daughter. And then she said something to her. This thing here a little serious, like, oh my lord. I want to know what she said. Raise her hand. Should I keep reading? Raise her hand. Come back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we will continue. We will see what was told to Mother Parvati. She had been told by many people not to marry Lord Shiva, and now she won't mother now jump on the bandwagon now. But let's see, will she fall victim? Only time will tell. We will see tomorrow. My dear brothers and sisters, I thank you for coming. We'll conclude with this beautiful bhajan. Dema Nija Charano Ka Pyar. Give me a seat at your wonderful feet, O Mother, and allow me, O Lord, to partake in a rich mind. Allow me to find the wealth that I've been looking for my whole life. It's not outside of me, it's within. A mind that is free of Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Matsarya. As hard as it be, selfishness, anger, greed, attachment, false pride, and jealousy. If I can get rid of these enemies, I will live the heavenly life. And don't watch the person next to you and say, hey, you get anger and jealousy? You get them? No, don't watch them. You watch yourself. Watch yourself in the mirror tonight and say how much anger, jealousy, hatred you get. And you know, death can come anytime. Remind yourself, have a chat with yourself, not frightened and shame. Chat with yourself in the mirror tonight and say, you know, death can come anytime for you. How much anger, how much sick enemy you get. You know, sometimes the husband will ask the wife, you hear what Acharya said? They will go home and they care herself. You hear what he said? You get angry, you get jealousy. You better get rid of it. I saw you attack and you're driving your attack. So. But dear brothers and sisters, you should watch yourself in the rear view mirror and ask yourself that question. Dema Nij Charano Ka Pyar. Dema Nij Charano Ka Pyar. Om पूजा करो सदा मेरी, दिल से मिलने का देवा, निज चलो देवा, निज चलो तुझ पर ही निज जीवन का,
तुझको पायो, तुझ पर निज जीवन आयो।
ध्यान है तेरा ही निस दिन, झूठ मुक्ति का Shri Jagadambe Durga Mata ki jai. So thank you for coming out tonight, my dear brothers and sisters, and we'd like to thank Kumarji and grandfathers. See the two of them sitting on that stair there? Take a look back there. These two men are injured soldiers like Auntie Sally, but they pressed forward. Auntie Sally bad knee. Kumarji, I have to tell you a little bit about him. He'd been with us since 2016.